Boxes by the window, full of borrowed light. Half a mug of coffee, going cold and gray. Used to know which floorboard spoke beneath my weight. Now the whole house listens, and I've nothing left to say. Altitude without you, thin air, open hands. Every altitude I reach just empties where you stand. I could climb the whole sky, land on harder ground, but all that I keep finding is the shape of what I found. Summer in the rear view, winter moving slow. I still thumb the ticket stub from somewhere we won't go. Muscle memory of how you sat inside a room, how the air reorganized itself around your altitude without you, thin air, open hands. Every altitude I reach just empties where you stand. I could climb the whole sky, land on harder ground, but all that I keep finding is the shape of what I found. I don't miss the good days, I miss the ordinary Tuesday, like the small talk, nothing legendary. You were just the ceiling, keeping weather off my chest. Now I'm out in open sky and can't mistake it for the rest. Altitude without you, thin air, open hands. Every altitude I reach just empties where you stand. I could climb the whole sky, land on harder ground, but all that I keep finding is the shape of what I found. Smoke still settling on the stairs I climbed, ashes tracing where the hallway ran. Every threshold learning how to grieve. Walls remember more than any man. Every house I've loved has burned to ground. Every room I warmed has gone to dust. I am standing where the garden was, watching embers drift because they must. Morning mirrors held a different face. Dinner tables dense with dying light. laughter lingers in the loft, phantom warmth that perishes by night. Every house I've loved has burned to ground. Every room I warmed has gone to dust. I am standing where the garden was, watching embers drift because they must. Has burned to ground. Every room I warmed has gone to dust. I am standing where the garden was, watching embers drift because they must. The bourbon's warm, but nothing cuts the cold this house still keeps. I trace the rim and count the years I buried in my sleep. Your coat still hangs beside the door like punctuation left undone, a sentence I keep starting over, never finding sun. So I burn the last light down to nothing, let the silence fill the room. There's a name I stopped pronouncing somewhere after late at noon. Every clock agrees on midnight, every mirror holds the same. I am fluent now in losing. I have learned to say your name. I pour the wine we save for good occasions, long since gone. The label read a harvest year that neither of us owns. The record skips its final groove, the needle lifts and I don't reach to start it over, not again. So I burn the last light down to nothing, let the silence fill the room. There's a name I stopped pronouncing somewhere after late at noon. Every clock agrees on midnight, every mirror holds the same. was cold and not have loved that much. So I burned the last light down to nothing, let the silence fill the room. There's a name I stopped pronouncing somewhere after late at noon. Every clock agrees on midnight, every mirror holds the same. I am fluent now in losing. I have learned to say your name. Burn the light, keep the name, let the silence hold the frame. The kettle's cold, I left it on for no one but the dark. A habit made for two that I still carry like a scar. I should have said I'm glad, but gladness cuts a different kind. Relief that you are gone, and grief that you are left behind. And I breathe out slow, the way a man breathes when the war is done. Not celebrating, just exhaling, standing in the sun. Half of me is free, and half of me is still on fire. That's the ruin of loving well. You can't call off desire. I cleared the shelf of everything that smelled of what we built. No ceremony, just a Tuesday morning stripped of guilt. And something in me lifted. Lord, I wish it hadn't shown that I could miss you less by Tuesday, miss you more alone. And I breathe out slow, the way a man breathes when the war is done. Not celebrating, just exhaling, standing in the sun. Half of me is free, and half of me is still on fire. That's the ruin of loving well. You can't call off desire. There's a mercy in the ending that I'm ashamed to own. Like a window finally opened in a room too long alone. But mercy without mourning is a lie I won't repeat. So I mourn you while I'm healing, both of them, both incomplete. And I breathe out slow, the way a man breathes when the war is done. Not celebrating, just exhaling, standing in the sun. Half of me is free, and half of me is still on fire. That's the ruin of loving well. You can't call off desire. The last glass on the table still holds the shape of you. A ring of red wine resting where your fingers used to move. I cleaned the room and found myself exhaling, finally free, and stood inside that silence and forgot how not to grieve. I breathed out slow, the weight I carried lifted off my chest. But lighter isn't better when the lighter means the less. I'm standing in the open, there's no door left to close. Nothing holds me now, and God, that's how the grieving goes. The coat you left is folded now and boxed beside the door. I pressed the wool against my face one time and nothing more. The calendar is empty now, no plans I have to break. I finally own my evenings, and I don't know what to make. I breathed out slow, the weight I carry lifted off my chest. But lighter isn't better when the lighter means the less. I'm standing in the open, there's no door left to close, and nothing holds me now, and God, that's how the grieving goes. There's a mercy in the ending that I can't pretend isn't real, but mercy has a cold edge and it cuts before it heals. I would carry every stone you laid if you'd return the door, but the river's running clear water now. I've wept enough for sure. I breathed out slow, the weight I carried lifted off my chest. But lighter isn't better when the lighter means the less. I'm standing in the open, there's no door left to close, and nothing holds me now, and God, that's how the grieving goes. I drove the 40 miles back home at 2:15. The radio played something slow, and every word was you. The porch light burned like it forgot that nobody waits there now. I sat out in the cold and watched it dim and didn't know how. 7 years don't fold up neat, they scatter on the floor. I keep finding pieces of us tucked behind the door. I could learn to live inside the quiet, that much I know. But quiet has your voice in it wherever I go. Your coffee cup still holds the ring, it pressed into the shelf, a perfect circle, nothing in it talking to itself. I changed the sheets but left the window cracked the way you liked. Some habits are the last thing left when everything else died. 7 years don't fold up neat, they scatter on the floor. I keep finding pieces of us tucked behind the door. I can learn to live inside the quiet, that much I know. But quiet has your voice in it wherever I go. I'm not asking for another chance or any second start. I'm asking why the ending had to memorize my heart. Somewhere you'll probably find you've cleared the table clean. I'm still learning how to grieve the life we could have been. 7 years don't fold up neat, they scatter on the floor. I keep finding pieces of us tucked behind the door. I could learn to live inside the quiet, that much I know. But quiet has your voice in it wherever I go. Curtains hold the shape of someone sleeping. Dust has claimed the pillow where you stayed. Clocks forget the hours worth the keeping. Every hollow room an unpaid debt I've made. Rooms I left unlocked for you to wander. Silver grief behind the bedroom wall. Still the threshold waits and still I squander every open door, the hardest fall. Have marked the kitchen table. Rings like promises that couldn't hold. I have kept this house as long as I am able, tending borrowed warmth against the cold. Rooms I left unlocked for you to wander. Grief behind the bedroom wall. Still the threshold waits and still I squander every open door, the hardest fall. I don't haunt these hallways out of habit. I haunt them knowing you were real. I left every latch for you to feel. Rooms I left unlocked for you to wander. Silver grief behind the bedroom wall. Still the threshold waits and still I squander every open the hardest. Kept the draft inside a drawer I swore I'd never find. 12 bars of longing pressed in ink, the ghost of your design. The chord that breaks on the third beat still lands the way it did when I first played it for your laugh and neither of us hid. It's the melody I wrote for someone else. It lives in every room I've rearranged and left. I hum it low at 2:30 when no one's here to tell that I'm still playing through the melody I wrote for someone else. I try to change the key of it to give the bridge new words, but every substitution rings as hollow as it hurts. I played it for a crowded room who gave a standing hand and smiled the way a man does when they'll never understand. It's the melody I wrote for someone else. It lives in every room I've rearranged and left. I hum it low at 2:30 when no one's here to tell that I'm still playing through the melody I wrote for someone else. November 3rd, your kitchen, candlelight and rain. You asked me what I'd written, and I played the whole refrain. Set your wine glass down so slow, you said that one is mine. And now I carry what you claimed across the finish line. It's the melody I wrote for someone else. It lives in every room I've rearranged and left. I hum it low at 2:30 when no one's here to tell that I'm still playing through the melody I wrote for someone else. The dashboard clock blinks amber through the low Nevada dust. We followed roads that promised gold and swallowed all our trust. The radio keeps switching stations, nobody seems to care. A silver static sorrow settling soft into the air. We burn through every borderline, but never find the shore. The mile markers mark us with their monotonous all these spinning yellow lines keep pulling at my feet. We stopped for gas in Barstow, where the neon signs were cracked. You traced the map with trembling hands and never once looked back. The mountains meant a new beginning, that was what we said. But mountains only magnify the weight inside your head. We burned through every borderline, but never find the shore. The mile markers mark us with their monotonous encore. Your silence spreads like violet grief across the passenger seat, and all these spinning yellow lines keep pulling at my feet. Somewhere past the summit, where the switchbacks start to steep, I realized the road itself was something we can't keep. We were always driving toward a dawn that wouldn't break. Two restless souls who built a road from every old mistake. We burned through every borderline, but never find the shore. The mile markers mark us with their monotonous encore. Your silence spreads like violet grief across the passenger seat, and all these spinning yellow lines keep pulling at my feet. The engine hums a lullaby, the highway holds us near. I lit the dash like candlelight and pulled you into gear. The miles unroll like linen sheets, unhurried, clean and white. And every exit sign we pass is one we let go by. We lost the map on purpose, baby, that was always the plan. The radio plays something low, you rest your hand in my hand. The road bends like a promise kept, it opens, doesn't end. We're not running from the morning, love, we're chasing it again. Down to town slips soft and gold like rings on someone's page. You read the atlas like a novel, dog-eared, worn with age. The window steam, I trace your name in cursive on the glass. The world outside looks better, love, when framed for us to pass. We lost the map on purpose, baby, that was always the plan. Radio plays something low, you rest your hand in my hand. The road bends like a promise kept, it opens, doesn't end. We're not running from the morning, love, we're chasing it again. The fuel gauge reads on empty, but we're richer than we've been. Some people reach the destination, we prefer the in-between. So turn the volume up a notch, let the synth pads fill the air. Every road that leads to nowhere, love is somewhere when you're there. We lost the map on purpose, baby, that was always the plan. The radio plays something low, you rest your hand in my hand. The road bends like a promise kept, it opens, doesn't the